Let's go. Yeah! Let's go!
Making bowls on the pottery wheel may sometimes be difficult, but in other cases it's easy. It becomes easy by practicing and by being patient. It took me about 2 weeks to complete my first bowl without having it fall apart. It took me that many weeks because I had a lot of mistakes, but eventually I learned from it and I got the hang of how to make things on the pottery wheel. And just remember, you need to practice and to be patient throughout the whole process making something on the wheel. Because if you get frustrated, eventually you won't be able to make anything. There are two types of pottery wheels, the slow wheel and the fast wheel. The slow wheel was created in 3000 BC in Mesopotamia, and later on in the early 1700s, the fast wheel was introduced. There are 3 types of clay that you can use to make a bowl on the wheel. You can use earthenware, which is the red clay, and it's the most common clay around the world. Stoneware, which is the most common one used in schools as dowling, and porcelain, which is common but not as common as earthenware and stoneware. So now I'm going to show you how to make a bowl on the wheel. But before I do that, I'm going to show you the basic tools you can use to make anything on the wheel. So you need a needle tool so you can trim off any excess clay on the bowl. A straight edge card which just smooth out anything on the bowl. A rib that helps create a nice smooth rim on any piece. A wooden tool that trims off anything on the bottom so you can make a smooth bottom to take off the entire bowl off the wheel. A sponge to take off any excess water inside the bowl and around the wheel. And finally, a plastic bowl so you can just keep all your water inside and all your tools. And finally, I'm going to show you how to make a bowl on the wheel from a ceramic room at Dowling. So before you make your bowl on the wheel, you have to get a ball of clay. You have to wedge the clay you have. So because when you wedge it, you're getting all the air bubbles out. So I'm going to wedge the clay so I can get all the air bubbles out. I'm just going to wedge this clay a few times because it's already wedged. But if it's not wedged, just wedge it several times. When it's wedged like this, you want to make it into a ball of clay. So you just slap it around a few times until you get into a ball. And you might want to have about 3 balls of clay with you ready because you might mess up once, and so you already have 2 other balls of clay beside you ready to be used in case you mess up the first time. So you want a ball of clay like this, and so now you're ready to put this on the wheel and make your bowl. So now I'm going to use the wooden tool just to trim a little off from the bottom, any excess clay. Now you can see that there's a lot of clay over the clay on the bowl. I'm just going to use my card right here, my gift card here, just to trim that off. So before you take your bowl off the wheel, you need a board so you can put it on. So right now I'm going to take off the bowl. An easy way to do that is you need a wire cutter so you can take it off. So put some water on the wheel and wrap the wire around your fingers if it's too long. And so you turn on the wheel slowly and you put the wire on the wheel, then you just slowly cut it off like that, and now it's off. So now I'm using these tools just to help lift up the bowl from the wheel. It's not always easy to take it off, something you need some help it yourself. So now it's off. That is how you make a bowl on the wheel. And a quote from Thomas Merton says that art enables us to find ourselves and to lose ourselves at the same time. But finally, remember to not work harder, but work smarter.